If you're looking to improve your aim, then make sure to check out Control Freak and use the code OGXRAYZ to get 10% off all the products. Link in the description below. Yo guys, what's up? It's XRAYZ. Welcome back to another Call of Duty Black Ops 4 video. We're going to be talking about Black Ops 4 and also Modern Warfare here in this video. We're going to be jam-packing it with some leaks, and I figured that instead of making separate videos, I could just cover both of them in one video. So we'll talk about Modern Warfare first, and then we'll talk about DLC 4 for Black Ops 4. It seems to have been getting hinted at by a lot of the community, people known for leaking stuff, and so we'll talk about that and talk a little bit of if it mixes well, and we'll talk a little more about that. But first, let's talk about Modern Warfare. Now, this is information that the Gaming Revolution talked about a bit ago, and he actually made a follow-up video talking about quickscoping in Call of Duty Modern Warfare. And the reason he followed up was because we did get gameplay. So when we got the special gunfight mode 2v2 live stream that they were doing from Infinity Ward, one of the things that people noticed was that the quickscoping was slower, but you could technically kind of still quickscope. It wasn't completely broken. It was just a lot slower than anything I think that we've seen before. And so people were like, well, does that mean that quickscoping is still technically in the game, or does that mean that this was, you know, never really a leak? Like, was he lying about the quickscoping being almost impossible? And so the Gaming Revolution actually made a video the other day talking about this, following up and mentioning what he heard from his sources. So according to the Gaming Revolution, it looks like the best bet for you to quickscope in Call of Duty Modern Warfare is going to be actually using some of the marksman rifles. Now, some of those are going to be just semi-automatic rifles like we've seen before, but other ones in that class will also have sniper kind of attributes where it's one shot to the chest and above. And so it looks like the marksman rifles will not have that weird, super slow aim down sight animation that the sniper rifles currently have, or that what we saw in the gunfight mode. Now, you could technically still quickscope a little bit. It was like way slow, like super freaking slow in that gunfight mode gameplay that they were showing off, but it was still quickscoping technically, if you really want to call it that. Now, from what the Gaming Revolution gathered was that it looks like maybe Modern Warfare, or the people at Infinity Ward, they decided to showcase a little bit of a faster sniper rifle scope in, specifically in gunfight mode, because it is a small map, it's fast action, and you want to be able to quickscope quickly if you are, you know, with a random class that gives you a sniper rifle. And so because of that, the people who, you know, were making the mode decided, well, you know what, in this mode, it's smaller, you need to be quick, we're just going to make the sniping animation a little bit faster. And so that's what it looks like they did. So it could be that, it could be that they just like nerfed it really, really bad and made it super slow like what we saw. But from what we gather, or what we can probably decipher from this, is we probably are just going to have a much slower version of sniper rifle scoping in, and then if you want to have a faster one, you probably want to go with a marksman rifle. Again, apparently there's a couple that are one-shot kills to the chest and above, so those are probably the ones you want to snipe with, or in this case, quickscope with. Now, the reason that they're going for this is because if you guys remember back, there was an image that was revealed that was an in-game image of someone who was in a ghillie suit, on the ground prone, with their sniper rifle. And again, they're trying to make this game super realistic. They put a lot of time, effort, and money into getting really good audio for weapons and scanning weapons with camos to make the camos look more realistic. They're just going for more of a realistic feel with this Modern Warfare, and it wouldn't really make sense for someone to be quickscoping quick as hell. And so because of that, they're trying to balance it and also make people happy with the quickscoping, but at the same time, they're going for more of that tactical. If you're going to snipe, you're proned out on the ground, covered up, trying to hard scope. And so that's kind of the idea behind the whole thing. So that's the reason why we saw that super slow scoping in animation from the live stream they had at the studio the other day for the gunfight mode, and probably also why it was even there in the first case is because it was a gunfight mode, and they're trying to make the scoping a little bit faster in there because it's just a 2v2 on very small maps. So you might be seeing some horribly slow animations for sniper rifles in multiplayer, so just keep that in mind, because from what he heard from his sources, quickscoping is either gone or just almost completely gone from what these sources were saying. So use a marksman rifle, it's probably going to be quicker, and it's probably going to be your best bet if you're trying to quickscope. Sniper rifles are probably being treated more like actual sniper rifles, where you want to be proned out or whatever, hard scoping. So that's what's going on with that. So anyways, that's the Modern Warfare news. Let's go ahead and jump over now to Black Ops 4's DLC 4 leaks, or what people have been talking about and been hinting at, specifically the Woo lads and, you know, the Gaming Revolution and a few other people that do keep up with these leaks. And it looks like the place we're going to is going to be another remake or another reimagining. This time it's going to be Call of the Dead. So Siberia, for you guys that don't remember what Call of the Dead was, it was actually a map back in Black Ops 1 that had George Romero. It actually had a lot of celebrity stars on there. And, you know, some of the hints that they're giving us that this is going to, in fact, be DLC 4 are already in the game. There's radio messages where they mention Siberia. There's also actually something really blatant where you don't even have to play zombies to know about this. But they recently added the Danny Trejo outfit to Blackout, and why else would they bring that unless they relicensed him for it? And they wouldn't just license him and pay him money to appear just for Blackout. That's not how it's going to work. So why would they do that unless they were going to use him for more stuff? And specifically, I think they also got the likeness of one of the players or singers from, I think it was Avenged Sevenfold. I don't know if that's the name, Avenged Seven. I'm sorry, I don't really know a lot of rock, but those guys have been making music for Call of Duty for a long time, specifically for zombies, and they used the likeness of one of the singers or one of the members of that band. And why else if they're not doing a remix and also some music and stuff like that? So again, they're pointing at Call of the Dead, which is where Danny Trejo was a special guest on there as a character. So why would they bring him back unless there was more? So again, there's radio messages pointing at this, at Siberia, and it looks like that's the way we're going. A lot of people are actually very upset because I kind of feel like they've been setting up the Great War for a long time. But I think what's going to end up happening is we'll get like an opening cinematic where it's the Great War, it finishes up, and then from there they go over to Siberia to do the Call of the Dead remake. So again, this remake for Call of the Dead, very similar to Alpha Omega, is going to be much bigger. It's going to be huge compared to the original map, and it's going to have a lot more to it than we had previously before. Now, personally, I have actually now tried Alpha Omega. I didn't play it for weeks. I wasn't interested. I was actually kind of let down and felt like it was like, why the hell are we going to another remake? Like, this is the last time we're going to be seeing the crew, specifically the Ether crew. This is it. Their storyline ends possibly with Black Ops 4, especially with rumors going around that Black Ops 20 or Black Ops 5 is going to be a reboot. And if they do a reboot and the rumors are that the zombies is going to be rebooted, then we're probably not going to see this crew again, or we're not going to see this specific crew again. And so because of that, I've been really let down by the fact that they have been remakes for DLC 3, and then now it looks like we're going to have another remake for DLC 4, and it's just like, we couldn't go anywhere new, like we couldn't go somewhere fun and different, with this crew, last hurrah. Instead, we're going to remakes. That's why I personally wasn't interested in playing Alpha Omega. I finally played it the other day, and it really is way bigger than the other Nuketown map that it's based on. And so that's probably what's going to happen with Call of the Dead. It's going to be some similar areas, but it's probably going to have a lot more to it, storyline-wise, Easter egg stuff, and then also specifically the layout of the map, what it looks like, how much bigger it is. So I'm interested to see what it looks like, but I'm also still very heavily disappointed that we're going to get another remake as a DLC for people who bought the season pass, who are expecting new maps and stuff. And it's just been an entire crap hole. Like, this whole situation is just super crappy. They released a new storyline, the Chaos storyline, and people didn't gravitate towards it till the final map. Ironically, the final map was finally when people were like, okay, it's finally starting to get good. They introduced Medusa. This is going to be fun. And then from rumors and stuff going around, it looks like because they were trying to get people to get invested into it, they spent a lot of money making that map, and their budget was cut. Apparently that's what's going on, and that's why people are speculating that the outro cutscene for Alpha Omega was like stills that were moving around, like it was very low budget animation. I thought it still looked pretty cool, but at the same time, who knows, maybe it is true. Maybe they lost all their budget for making the Chaos storyline, which didn't resonate, so they were like, screw it, we're going to cancel that, do more Ether maps, and then these guys are remakes as opposed to full-on maps. So we'll definitely see about that. But anyways, guys, I just wanted to talk about that, let you guys know about this. We're possibly going to have the next operation here possibly in another month. I don't know how long the first half of this started. I think they said there might be a part 2, similar to what they did with the whole Days of Summer thing. But this operation ends in another week. After that, maybe we'll get another, you know, mini operation as well, like they did with Days of Summer. But we'll see about that. I think we're another month or 2 away from the next DLC map. And again, it looks like it's going to be another remake. Let me know what you guys think about it down in the comment section below. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching the video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. If you did, drop a like on the video, guys. It's super appreciated and incredibly helpful. And if you are new to the channel, if you want to see even more videos like these, I'm going to have a lot more Call of Duty Black Ops 4 and COD 2019 news, info, rumors, leaks, and more coming. So make sure you guys are subscribed and have those notifications on so you don't miss a single upload here on the channel. If you guys want to support the channel directly, you guys can actually do so by checking out my channel memberships. You get access to early content, exclusive videos, special badges, and a whole bunch more. So go ahead and check that out only if you are willing and able to. And then last but not least, if you guys want to talk about anything, Twitter is literally the best place to do so. I'm constantly talking over there at OGXRAYZ. I'll have a link down below. Go ahead and give me a follow over there. You guys have an awesome day. Take care. I'm out. Peace.